everyone. So, the latest reveals in One Piece are quietly changing one of the story's biggest mysteries. What really happened between IMO and Joy Boy? For years, IMO has been portrayed as the ultimate shadow ruler, someone who holds a deep, almost personal hatred for Joy Boy. That hatred extends to Monkey D. Luffy since his Gear 5 powers are directly tied to Joy Boy through the Nika fruit. On the surface, it always looks simple. Joy Boy oppose the world environment. IMO leads it, so naturally they are enemies. But the Alpha arc flips that assumption. A brief flashback in recent chapter shows something completely unexpected. IMO and Joyboy sharing a laugh. It's a tiny moment, but it carries massive implication. These two weren't always enemies. At some point in the distant past, they were close enough to genuinely enjoy each other's company. That single panel changes the entire emotional weight of their conflict. Instead of a straightforward battle between good and evil, their story now feels personal, possibly even tragic. It raises a powerful question where Ayumi and Joy Boy once friends. While the manga hasn't confirmed the full details yet, the direction is pretty clear. The relationship likely mirrors other iconic anime rivalries like Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha, two people who started with a shared vision but were ultimately torn apart by ideology. That seems to be exactly what happened here. Joy Boy, based on everything we know, stood for freedom. He was the first great pirate, someone who believed in breaking boundaries and letting people live freely. On the other hand, IMO appears to represent control, someone who believes that order can only exist through absolute authority. Those two worldviews were always going to clash. At some point during the Void Century, that clash likely escalated into full scale war. Joy Boy ended up opposing the alliance of 20 kingdoms, which eventually became the world environment led by IMO. Whatever bond they once shared was completely destroyed in that conflict, and that's why IMO hatred runs so deep. It's not just political, it's personal. Seeing Luffy in his awakened form doesn't remind IMO of an old enemy. It brings back memories of someone they once knew and lost. That also explains why Luffy is such a threat. He isn't just another pirate, he represents the return of Joy Boy's will. Through concepts like the Will of D, the story makes it clear that Joy Boy's legacy never truly disappeared. It's been waiting to resurface, and now it has. What makes this reveal so compelling is how it reframes the endgame of One Piece. This isn't just about defeating a final villain, it's about uncovering a broken relationship that shaped the entire world. The Void Century isn't just missing history, it's the story of two people with completely different ideals went from allies to enemies, and how that fallout created the world as it exists today. As Elichiro Oda pushes deeper into the final saga, it's becoming clear that the truth about Ayamo and Joyboy will be at the heart of everything. And if this flashback is any indication, the final reveal might be less about who wins and more about what was lost. Thank you for watching. Bye.